In 2004, a graduate student at MIT made a decision that most people would call extreme. He stopped using social media. He stopped replying to emails after 5 p.m. He blocked out 4 uninterrupted hours every single morning, with no phone, no notifications, no interruptions of any kind. While his classmates scrambled to keep up, he published more peer-reviewed papers in 1 year than most academics publish in a decade. His name was Cal Newport. And what he discovered during those 4 hours changed the way thousands of people work, think, and live. But here's what nobody tells you about his story. It wasn't the technique that changed him. It wasn't the schedule. It wasn't even the lack of distractions. It was something far simpler and far more uncomfortable than any of that. Think about the last time you were truly, deeply focused on something, not scrolling, not half watching something, not answering a message while pretending to read, actually focused, the kind where time disappears, and you look up 2 hours later and realize you've done your best work in months. When was that? If you're struggling to remember, you're not alone, and you're not broken. We live in what Newport calls the attention economy, a world where every app, every notification, every platform has been engineered by some of the smartest people on the planet with one goal: to pull your focus away from what matters. And they're winning. Studies show that after a single notification, it takes the average person 23 minutes to return to the level of focus they had before. 23 minutes for one buzz on your phone. So if you're getting 20 notifications a day, which is low, you're losing over 7 hours of deep, productive thinking every single day. That's not a productivity problem, that's a theft. Newport's solution is what he called deep work, and it has 3 rules that most people misunderstand. Rule 1: depth requires scheduling, not willpower. Most of us believe that if we just tried harder, we'd focus better. That motivation is the problem. But the research says otherwise. The people who do their best work don't rely on motivation. They remove the need for it entirely by locking focus time into their calendar before the day begins. When it's scheduled, it happens. When it isn't, it doesn't. Rule 2: boredom is not the enemy. It's the training ground. We've become so afraid of empty moments that we fill every second, waiting in line, eating breakfast, walking to the bathroom. But your brain builds its focus muscle in exactly those gaps. Newport trained himself to be comfortable with nothing. No stimulation, no input, just thought. And that discomfort is where the capacity for deep work is born. Rule 3: shallow work is not innocent. Emails, Slack messages, quick calls. We tell ourselves they're necessary, and some are. But Newport noticed something ruthless about shallow work. It expands to fill whatever time you give it. The solution isn't to do it faster, it's to give it less time. Set a fixed window, say 11 a.m. to noon. Answer everything then, and close the door for the rest of the day. When Newport surveyed people who committed to just 30 days of this one focus block per morning, notifications off, shallow work scheduled, the results weren't what they expected. They didn't just get more done, they liked their work again. They finished at a reasonable hour for the first time in years. They felt less anxious. They started reading books. They had evenings that felt like evenings, not just collapsed exhaustion after a day of feeling busy, but accomplishing nothing. Deep work doesn't just make you more productive, it makes the work feel worth doing. And that might be the most important thing Cal Newport accidentally discovered, that the modern crisis of productivity is really a crisis of meaning. We feel empty, not because we're doing too little, but because we're never fully present for anything we do. So, here's your challenge for the next 30 days. Just 30 and block 1 hour every morning before you check your phone, open your inbox, or speak to anyone. Use that hour for one thing only: your most important work. No multitasking, no checking, just depth. Come back and tell me in the comments what changed. If this video gave you one thing to think about, subscribe. Because every week I break down ideas like this, stories behind the science of how to actually live better. I'll see you in the next one.